right here? All right.
Welcome to Ben Davis High School. I'm Keith Sandifer.
And I'm Jayla Wilson. It's certainly looking different around here.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed already, there are a lot of new changes around the school this year. With that being said, I'm sure you have lots of questions.
That's what we're here for. Our goal is to inform, educate, and entertain you all with our weekly newscast.
Now let's hear from our principal, Miss Squire, about our new changes.
It's great to see you all back, but if you haven't noticed, we are under a lot of construction. So what does this mean for us?
So I just want to welcome everybody back to the 24-25 school year.
What information do we need to know about that construction? What is that?
Okay, so we are, as you have probably seen, the front of our building has now been removed. So the most important thing to remember is to avoid coming in at the light. Door 1 is gone. 1A is almost done. That'll be our new main office. So if visitors have to come and retrieve their students throughout the day, they can. The Indiana has legislated that there has to be a cell phone policy for students to not have cell phones during instruction. And so we know that this is a concern about academics. It's also a concern about mental health. This is going to be our new main office here. Clinic. It used to be a dressing room, but it's now our clinic. So that's going to be important for students to know. Media center. Not bad, right? This is our cafeteria. We don't have the commons because that's where all of our construction is going to take place.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your hard work.
Of course. Well, there you have it. Principal Squire's message to you all. Let's follow these rules so we can maintain a great school year. Elena Holtz, BDTV.
This week, we welcomed our staff back with an opening day ceremony. They came together to prepare for the great school year we have ahead.
But you can't quit. Don't quit. Ever. My mother recovered from getting shot and went back to the classroom.
Welcome back, Giants, and I hope you're ready to have a great school year. This is Jonas Walker, BDTV.
This summer was really fun, and there was a lot of funny trends going around. Let's take a look.
Your final challenge.
In school, put away your phone.
Oh, heck yeah, Jigsaw. This is gonna be easy.
BDTV does not condone stealing.
Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me.
What was your favorite trend? Jayla Wilson, BDTV. Since school is starting back up, there's going to be some essentials you're going to need. So come with me as I do my back to school shopping. I'm at the store, I have my shopping list, and I have a budget. Because of my budget and the supplies I need, I decided to go to Walmart because I'm poor. First up on our list is a book bag because we need somewhere to store all of our things. We have to get folders because they keep our papers damaged free. You're gonna need a planner just to help you organize. It reminds you of what task you need to do. I have 3 classes this year, so I'm gonna get 3 notebooks just so I can take notes for each class and it'll be organized. Lastly, I got some writing utensils and a water bottle to stay hydrated throughout the day.
Last year is rough. I'm Fatima Diallo, and here are my tips for a fresh start.
Tip 1, organization. Folders, binders, a clean backpacking environment are all ways to keep everything you need in place for the year. Tip 2, alarms, reminders, dedicated time, and creating priorities can help you get everything done in a timely manner. Tip 3, mental health. Self-care, good diets, and taking breaks can help you stay consistent throughout the year without feeling burnt out. Fatima Diallo, BDTV.
morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm so happy to be back with Joe. I'm David Alamo.
And I'm John Urbina. Welcome to the first news recap of the school year. Uber Eats driver Paul Slabatsian made a generous request to help fund his dream wedding. Paul has been driving for Uber Eats for years to save money for his wedding. He left a note on the order saying, "I'm delivering for love on the side to give my fiance the wedding she deserves. Any additional tip through this app or Venmo is greatly appreciated." The recipient shared the note on TikTok and the video went viral. Generous contributions poured into Paul's Venmo account, including a $500 gift from Chipotle. What a nice story. President Joe Biden announced that he will not run for re-election in the upcoming presidential race. He has nominated Vice President Kamala Harris for the position. Let's hear more information from Jalea.
This year is election year, and a lot of us will have the opportunity to be able to vote this year. Plus, for the second time in history, a woman has the opportunity to be a major party nominee, and that woman is Kamala Harris.
We choose something different. We choose freedom.
Past few weeks, we've seen Joe Biden drop out of the presidential race and started to endorse Kamala as the next Democratic nominee. Many people, such as former President Obama, Beyonce, and more, are endorsing Kamala very heavily, and with very high hopes, I'm hoping she has the opportunity to become the first female president. So, if you're over the age of 18 and you're eligible to vote, remember to get out and register. Julia Hughes, BDTV.
Not only have things been changing here this summer, but they've been changing all over the world. Let's hear how your summers went.
As you know, Ben Davis has been going through some construction and some changes, as you can see. But what was your summer like?
So what I did over summer was I went on a cruise to the Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas, and then we went to Cancun. We also went to Princess Caves, and it was really nice, very hot, very enjoyable. And then after that, I went to UCA cheer camp where we won the banana on the second day. We got gold in all of our events, and I also became a UCA All-American cheerleader when I tried out. And then for the summer, I've been at cheer practice and been at work most of the summer. It's been a pretty good summer.
So basically this summer, I haven't done too much of anything other than really coaching, getting the girls ready for flag football season, year 2. Excited about the year to come. A lot of great things happening. We're in the conference now with mainly all the Township schools except for North Central, so pretty excited about that. Really just try to catch up on some rest. That's about it, honestly. I ain't did too much of nothing, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay, I went to Chicago and I went to the Navy Pier and I tried to eat dish pizza for the first time.
Well, that was pretty nice to know from you guys. My summer was pretty busy dealing with a lot of track and volunteering work. I'm Cody Bunsenbutt, BDTV.
Hey guys, it's BJ, and I hope everyone had a great first few days of school. To prepare for the rest of the school year, you could do some of the following. To start off, make sure you have at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep so your body can be replenished. Make sure you have a good breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout the day. And lastly, mental health is a big issue. The counselors are always here to help. And that's our press BDTV.
Thank you for that information provided. Our Ben Davis Commons are under construction. This started during our summer break, so make sure that you don't take the Commons hallways because it usually becomes full and packed. We advise you to take other staircases or hallways. And remember that you only have 5 minutes to get in class, so make sure you arrive on time. Now let's go to Logan to tell you more information about the schedules.
I'm sure we are all very eager to be in our new classes, but you might have an issue or two with your schedule. With a lot going on, it might be overwhelming, but if it is wrong classes or holes, do not fret. Your schedules will be fixed, but please have patience. Our counselors work very hard to make sure everyone has their correct schedules. So if you have an issue, scan the QR codes posted around the school to fill out a form to correct your schedule. Until your issue is fixed, go to wherever you are assigned for your incorrect period, so you're not marked absent. Logan Thompson, BDTV.
Construction has required some changes to be made to cafeteria and lunch procedures. So everyone will be required to stay in the cafeteria unless you have an e-pass to a classroom. When it comes to hallway traffic, the cafeteria will also serve as a hallway for passing periods. The doors of the cafeteria have also been removed to make moving around easier. It's important to keep the flow of traffic moving so nobody is late to class. Students should not be exiting through the doors to C Hall. Lastly, seating. There are 700 seats in the cafeteria, which allows for everybody to sit and eat. Be nice and let people sit down in open spots. Once again, students will be asked to remain in the cafeteria during lunch with the exception of spirit shop, restrooms, and e-passes. Jonas Walker, BDTV.
The cafeteria sure looks different. You're not supposed to be on your phone here.
Actually, you can.
You sure about that? I'd like to hear about that new phone policy.
Yeah, John's gonna tell us all about it.
A new Wayne Township policy has banned cell phone use in class. This policy was written a few months after Indiana Law 185 was signed. Cell phones and other personal devices are not allowed in the classroom unless approved by the teacher. They are allowed in non-classroom areas if they do not disrupt the school environment. There are consequences for breaking this policy, going from a verbal warning to your phone being confiscated. Now, with our weather.
Today will be cloudy with a high of 81 and a low of 71 with a 55% chance of rain. Saturday will be quite sunny with a high of 87 and a low of 68. On Sunday, we will continue with sun and have a high of 87 and a low of 65. Going into the start of next week, we'll see a sunny day with a high of 89 and a low of 69. Tuesday will be a little cloudy with a 65% chance of rain and a high of 85 and a low of 70. Wednesday will be a little lower than usual with a high of 79 and a low of 64. And Thursday we'll get back to the 80s with a high of 82 and a low of 61. That's it for the weather. Kylan Higgins, BDTV.
Man, it's hard to believe it's already senior year. You excited?
Yeah, man. It's my senior year. I can't wait to do absolutely nothing.
First week isn't even over and you already have senioritis?
Senioritis? What is that?
You don't know what senioritis is?
No. What is it?
Senioritis is a term used to describe the lack of motivation and care that some seniors get. Many seniors will check out and stop caring because they feel that their grades don't matter. Here's how you can avoid this. Keeping yourself included in class, whether it's with the teachers or students, can help motivate you to stay involved. Building these connections give you people to lean on for help or motivation. Another thing you can do to stay motivated is to set goals for yourself. Set high but achievable goals for you to chase throughout the year. Setting these goals can give you a reason to stay focused and determined throughout the year.
Thanks for telling me what senioritis is. I'll try to avoid it now.
Yeah, no problem, man. Aiden Kearns, BDTV.
My favorite album from last year has to be Mañana Será Bonito by Karol G.
My favorite album from this year is Brat by Charlie X.
I think my favorite album of all last year was The Land's Hospitable So Our Way by Mitski.
It's time to start looking at colleges. For seniors, you can't be too early, but you can be too late.
You can start to look for colleges by going on in-person visits and virtual tours. Or you can take your interests and look for a college with your interests.
Now go search for a college that meets your needs. College can be stressful, but if you find one you like, it can be easier than anything. Reese Winnikin, BDTV.
I don't know. I'm not too sure about these new rules. Maybe this upcoming news will cheer you up.
The Indianapolis Pacers were honored with the 2024 Changemaker of the Year award on July 29th. This award recognized their efforts in driving social change and community development, both on and off the court. Congratulations to the Pacers. I'm Diane Alamo.
John Urbina. BDTV.
Today we're talking with some seniors about their concerns for the final years of high school and explore some ways to manage stress, while also asking for advice they'd like to share with the incoming juniors.
What my worries is that it's my last year and that at the end of the year, maybe I won't know what I want to do at that time.
To watch the full interview, go to our BDTV Instagram page at bendavis.tv. Tip number 1, navigating hallways. Navigating BD can be hard, especially when there's over 3,000 students here. I know you want to use more popular hallways, but learning your alternatives can be very helpful. It's important to learn your routes early, so let me show you some alternate routes. Instead of going through a crowded place like the cafeteria, try using F Hall. F Hall is a service hallway that's usually pretty empty. It's the perfect way to get across the school in no time. There are a variety of staircases that nobody really uses. There are stairs on either end of S Hall, there are stairs in G Hall, and sometimes the stairs in Y Hall aren't that busy. but we also can't forget about the stairs in AA Hall. Tip number 2, getting involved. BD offers so many clubs and activities you're bound to find something, or maybe even a couple of things that you really like. I remember not knowing what to pick sophomore year, but I ended up choosing theater, and I've been doing that ever since. Joining clubs is so important. It's how you make new friends, learn new things, and get involved with school culture. Well, those are all the tips I have for this week. If you have any other questions, let me know on the Ben Davis Instagram page at bendavis.tv. Maddox Hinton, BDTV.
I think I'm going to follow some of those tips.
Yeah, but don't we already know all those? We're seniors.
Yeah, but there's always more to learn.
Well, good luck, guys. I'm Keith Sandiford.
And I'm Jayla Wilson. BDTV.